Alright, welcome back, guys.
Welcome back. Fresh new week, fresh new take on Spyro.
I said I'm gonna do Metalhead, and I'm doing him.
Dude, what?
Beating him, that is.
Oh, I see.
Right. We're gonna take him down.
Gonna take him down.
I was about to say it's the week of Christmas, but it's not.
No,
because
it is not.
We will most likely take that week off, so.
Although, before we started this, Steven was giving me a bit of a tutorial in Blender. Like, he's been using that more often now. Just been giving it a little... Giving it a little poke.
Literally been using Blender for like 2 days. And that shit is the most complicated thing I've ever used.
You want to hear something crazy? That program is probably more advanced than what was used to make this originally.
Than used to make,
The original Spyro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Isn't that crazy? And now it's free.
Yeah.
And now it's free.
That's the best part of Blender, actually, is that it's free.
Well, yeah. Everything that's free gets like a pass at being... At just being. If that makes any sense.
Okay, yeah.
It's like, anything you say about it, he's like, well, the UI isn't that great. Yeah, but it's free.
Yeah,
but it's free.
Definitely. Like, that's a lot of people's, like, sentiment with, like, free games. It's like,
but it's free.
Oh, Fortnite's a piece of shit. It's like, oh, it's free. Sorry.
But it is true. It is free.
I'm gonna go do that later. Okay, so...
Play Fortnite later?
Yeah, I'm gonna go play Fortnite later.
So I'm a bit punchy today.
You know what's funny? So they released that fucking Deadpool, Once Upon a Deadpool.
Yeah. Was that this weekend?
It was recently, yeah, because somebody tweeted that they were in the theater, and there was all these kids in the theater doing Fortnite dances, and I was like,
That's great.
Isn't that just Deadpool in a nutshell? Like, just Deadpool.
Deadpool is Fortnite dances?
Yeah, dude,
Dude, mess him up. Deadpool is Fortnite dances.
Deadpool is the equivalent of just kids doing Fortnite dances. That's,
really?
Yeah,
that's quite the statement, Steve. You sure? You sure that's what you want to say?
I just thought that was hilarious. That's all. Let's see.
You gonna tweet that out later? Get some hits?
No. It's already been tweeted out, is what I'm saying.
Oh, I see.
That wasn't even a joke. That was just actually what happened. So.
What the hell? Did you really think you were? Oh my gosh, you're alive.
There's a secret, dude.
Dude, not much of a secret anymore. You just told the whole world here.
This is my guide to. This is my guide
This
to
is
Spyro.
my guide to Spyro.
Yeah.
God.
Hey guys.
To this day, I still love watching that stupid.
Why do
it's
you
not
call
stupid.
it stupid, dude?
It's not stupid. I don't know why I said that.
Animation's hard work. Dude.
It is hard work, and I appreciate Yo Tom Peril. Shout out to Yo Tom Peril, Lazy Pillow. Go check out his channel.
Yeah.
He sponsored this episode.
He needs a shout out from us. That's what he needs, is a shout out from us.
But he does a great little parody of a little kid doing his review of like Spyro, and that's all he plays. I just like the way he says it. Spyro.
He's just a funny dude, man.
Dude, Yotam, super funny. Like he was a regular like animator, right?
Uh-huh.
Then he started doing these little like videos of him doing, I don't know, he had this news show for a while that I watched. Where it was just him going over the news and being ridiculous.
Yeah, he's just a really funny dude. I don't even know how
and musically talented.
Yeah.
That's even better.
I don't know how to describe it more than that. Like, he's just
a talented dude.
The way he says things, the way his jokes are not like the same shit everybody else does. He's just very original.
I liked his, I became a YouTube artist or something like that.
That was awesome. Yeah, that's the other thing too, is like he makes fun of a lot of shit that people
are too afraid to.
They should make fun of it, yeah. Like, it's like have a better sense of humor when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Totally.
All right.
That's the kind of stuff that you no, you missed one.
No. I was gonna say, so I gotta hit these when they're green, and then he runs away.
Because he's like, I'm not powered up enough anymore.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what he said. And then.
Oh, that's Metalhead. You probably should have introduced him, and say hi to Metalhead.
No. The game should have done that.
Well,
the game should have dragged the camera in and had a big cinematic.
But why though? But why does it need to?
Nah, it doesn't need to do that. This is a good game.
Oh. Whoa!
Oh my god, dude! I need some.
Dude, you need some.
I need dragonfly.
Like dragonflies.
Oh wait, I have one. Okay, I think I could do it actually. So long as these don't turn red. So long as this doesn't turn red.
You did it!
Yes, alright.
shut down.
You're dumb, bro. Sorry.
Somebody was controlling it.
Yeah, I don't know who. I didn't get to see who.
I didn't get to see,
Okay.
but I just know that the little thing came off.
I have the key, so I'm gonna come over here and get my money.
Wait, did you beat him?
Yeah, I beat him. That's it.
That was very anticlimactic. If I'm being honest.
This game is still made for children. Okay, it's a great game.
Okay, but you know, maybe a little da 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 da.
Yeah.
You know, even Dora the Explorer had a little thing.
Nah, it doesn't need that though. I feel good about this already.
You feel good?
Yeah.
Feel good? Okay.
Yep.
So you did it. Did you collect all the jams?
Almost.
Did you collect all the jams?
Almost. I was telling Ernie though. Okay, so back to that Blender thing. I was watching some guy recreate a subway, because what a lot of people do is that they'll just look at photo references and try to recreate it in Blender as like a practice thing.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, and he was on Pinterest looking at pictures and he found like a subway thing, and he tries to recreate it, and it looks fucking awesome, like the way he did it. I don't even know what the guy's name was, but I'm sure if you search Blender something, it's like the first thing, because it had a lot of views.
Wow.
So, what in fucking...
You're missing 5.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Where's this fucking...
Did you miss an enemy?
Alright, hold on, real fast.
So yeah, this guy...
Yeah, so he's going through like the steps of how he did the subway and how the textures he used and all this stuff. And it's just so fucking cool because it makes me like when you're drawing stuff like backgrounds and shit, you definitely appreciate like all the work that goes into like everyday things. It's right there. Oh my god. But Blender is like letting me appreciate things on like a completely whole nother level, because it's like to make like these, he's making like these fluorescent light bulbs, and he literally has to make like these long strips of like light sources, and then he puts like this this low opacity like thing around it, and then he has to create the casing and like where the light bulb would actually attach onto and stuff.
And then I said he's literally recreating a light bulb.
Yeah, he's like he's making it, but in the computer. It's amazing.
Nice job.
But it's just cool because it's like fuck, like so much work goes into that stuff, and you don't really get to appreciate it, you know. What?
No, go ahead.
What are you whispering for? You could.
Sorry.
Nothing's a secret here.
Nothing's a secret.
Well, thanks for what. Okay. Anyway, sorry about that. We're back. We're back to Beast Makers, and we're done here, I think. So we can just leave.
Wait, we're done with this entire area?
Well, I didn't 100% it, but we can just leave.
We don't even need to, really. How many levels are left after this?
Let's see. Or actually, let's just do this. Fuck it.
Gnasty's
world?
world?
I could go to Gnasty's world already if I want to, but...
Oh, we can finish the game?
Yeah.
Wow. This is a short game.
Yeah, that's what we're going to finish.
We're going to finish the game.
You know what, though? I was really interested... The whole reason I got Blender was I was really interested in making, like, low-poly Nintendo 64 versions of things.
Okay.
Which I thought would be really easy, but it's actually pretty damn difficult. I mean, I'm sure it'll become easier once I learn the basics of it, but... It's just like, fuck, there's so much to that program, and it is super intimidating, like, at first glance. Like, Photoshop and Premiere and, like, Flash are one thing.
No.
This is just on another level of, like, fuck, all these words that pop up, like, it's like, what is it, like, like, chromatic abrasion and, like, diffusions and, like, all this crap that I know nothing about, like...
So I have limited. I took a
You used to use
set
Maya.
of 4 of classes,
and
all those involved Maya.
Yeah, I remember.
And when I was in Maya, there were 2 programs out. One of them wasn't Blender. One of them was called SketchUp, and I can't remember the other one. And it was a similar program, but it was very much a program where you could like.
AutoCAD, is that it?
No, AutoCAD. Yeah, but AutoCAD I think is part of.
It's like a blueprinting one, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's what Maya's built off of, I believe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember you using Maya a lot.
Maya
in college.
is insane. Because not only when you do your puppetry in that, like rigging, it takes on a whole new level, man. Like it's hard to even explain the rigging process because it's literally puppeteering you have this empty shell that you create, and then you have to basically mathematically tell Maya how to use it.
Okay.
So if that makes any sense, so when you bend a finger,
Yeah.
it doesn't bend 100%, right? Because if anybody just take a look at your hand and try to bend your finger straight down, that doesn't happen. There's an angle to it.
Mm-hmm.
So when you have a character bend its finger, you have to do it in percentages.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, and that gets really, really difficult to communicate to Maya.
I love that guy's hat, by the way. Sorry.
Ooh, that's cool. I love it. He stood up on his tail. That's dope. I used to love that when Tigger used to do that in Winnie the Pooh. He would just like stand on his tail. I used to love that.
You know, sorry.
Anyway, the Maya thing, like that part of the class, it was a two-step class. One of them was building the character out, so just modeling a character, not rigging it, just building it.
Yeah.
Right, and that was super frustrating because in that class, like as soon as you build something, the teacher was like, every 30 minutes to an hour, save your work. Save it, and save different versions of your work. So our project files were all like version 24, version 25, version 26, like a lot of versions. And the reason is, and this is the frustrating part, and this will like help you appreciate it. While we were rigging a character, which took like 4 months, something could happen that was called exploding.
Okay.
Where all the different points on your character would just jut out.
Okay.
So it looked like your character's head exploded or something.
And it would just ruin the file?
And it would be like, and you'd be like, what happened? And it was like, I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
It's just part of it where it's just like, I don't know, you have to start over, or hopefully you saved a version behind this.
That's the other thing too, is that like I feel like in a lot of ways like people nowadays are super lucky because you just have access to all this shit. Like I remember you would have to go to college and use the computers there because the only computer you had at the time was like a MacBook or something. Yeah,
and but it wasn't just that. It's just Maya. Maya was a program that was very, very difficult to pirate. Because, and I'm not asking everybody to pirate here, but as a college student who couldn't afford the $1,000 suite of Photoshop and Illustrator, I had to pirate that so I could get some work done. But Maya, back in the day, required you to have this USB dongle attached to your computer all the time for licensing.
Oh, really?
And it had to be connected to the internet all the time.
Oh, that's crazy.
So it was like, had 2 steps of security. You had to have the USB dongle, and you had to have internet access at all times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. And it's like nowadays...
Can you get that one? Can you
literally just get a Blender for free and fucking download and start using it. Because like, computers nowadays, most people have like a pretty decent computer. Sorry, I'm a little bit lost. I kind of want to go get that, but I don't know which way to go. Most people have like a decent ass computer and can do stuff like this, so it's like why wouldn't...
For the most part, you can use Blender. I would say that, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, why wouldn't I just do it? Like at least try it out. Fucking lost.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like I used to hate a friend of mine, Lewis, was like, oh yeah, I used to play with Photoshop in my school. I was like, what? You guys had Photoshop in your high school? And so because he had access to that kind of program early on, he was able. That's the key one. I think you can go to the right though.
No, it's not a key one actually. It's just I have to be charging or have a flame or something.
What?
I need
How do you get to that?
Oh no, I need a firework. God damn it. Okay. Came from there, came all the way around here. Right. I went down there.
Yeah, that is the firework.
That's
right
where
there.
I need to go, yeah. How do I get up there?
All of a sudden it's video game nerd.
Yeah. Oh, down there.
Are you sure?
Sparks helped me out. Yeah, I'm good.
Oh,
by the way, did you see that Angry Video Game Nerd had a video with Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah, that was weird.
It was weird because I love Macaulay Culkin.
Wait, don't jump in there yet.
Why not?
That takes you back. Don't you want to finish this part?
Yeah. I like Macaulay Culkin.
No, but I'm sure he's a
but
fine person. I love his acting.
That video is kind of weird.
It is very weird.
The humor is just not for me, I think, and like, I don't know, it looks like a lot of it was just improv.
Sure.
So yeah, I don't know.
But the part that I like, it's a lot of this weird guest star stuff that's happening on YouTube.
Okay.
JonTron came back after a million years.
Okay.
And by the way, if anybody realizes, like, we talked about JonTron on that video, we'd be like, "Where's that guy?" All of a sudden, he shows back up.
Yeah.
What a coincidence! And then like, that had a special appearance from the guy, what's it called, the Flex Seal guy.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, what? What is this?
Uh-huh.
But I don't know how I feel about those things, honestly.
YouTube with guest stars?
Just weird guest stars. Like, why is he...
I don't know.
I don't know. It's a Flex Seal guy. And it's Macaulay Culkin. I know he was talking about Home Alone and stuff, but still... I mean, am I alone on this? Wasn't it odd?
No, it was odd, definitely. And I've always felt like when... It is kind of strange when, like, YouTubers have any kind of guest on, because they treat them like fucking royalty or something. Like, it's hard to describe, but, like, there was an episode of Game Grumps back when I used to still watch, like, every Game Grumps that came out.
Are you going to say the Banjo-Kazooie guy?
No.
Oh.
I'm going to say he had Rob Schneider on.
What?
Did you know that? He had Rob Schneider and his wife on. And
that's so weird.
It is, and they only wanted to be on it because Aaron was talking shit about some show that Rob did called Real Rob or something.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's like, in this episode, they're like all friendly and stuff, and I'm like, you fucking hated the show, and I guarantee you fucking hate everything that Rob Schneider does, but like, you're like acting like, or I don't know, like, Aaron's a nice guy, so he probably is just, you know, he's genuinely, you know, like, just trying to be friendly to the guy, and he probably has nothing against him or his work or anything, because it's obviously hard to be a comedian in any facet. I get that. But it's just like, it's like, why the fuck do you have this guy on your show? That's such a weird guest. Like,
that was really weird.
And then it's like, and then they're at the end, they were just like, oh yeah, go follow them on Twitter. I was like, I don't give a fuck about Rob Schneider. I don't want to go follow, like, what the hell is this?
That is very weird stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. Just,
I did not. I thought you were gonna say the Banjo-Kazooie guy, and actually,
no,
that guy
different.
was like, that guy made sense.
Of course, that.
They were playing his game that he worked on for so many years, so he was offering this great commentary about it.
Grant
Great.
Kirkhope, by the way, for anybody asking. Yeah, but like, it's a.
Can you float over there?
Yeah, it's this like thing that, like, okay, Grant Kirkhope is like not a celebrity, but he is to people that know about his work, you know.
Sure.
And he's like people that like video games. I feel like you have to treat Rob Schneider like that if you're a YouTuber, just because he's Rob Schneider and he's from Hollywood.
He's actually famous.
Yeah, like, it's just, it's so, it's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, this is not what I want that to become. Like, and that was kind of like I don't hate Game Grumps. It's just like the kind of turning point where I was just like, okay,
I think
they're very popular now, and I think they're just gonna, they have their fan base and they're good. Like, that's...
There it is, Steve. The firework.
Okay, so I think I'm done. All I need to do is grab. Look at how crazy that is.
Dude, that's fun.
It zip-zapped all around. And
Zip-zap, zip-zap, zip-zap,
got
zip-zap.
jams. And I got jams.
Oh,
fuck.
Oh my god, that was loud, everybody. I'm sorry about that.
Your computer is very loud. Alright, we're done here. I could do it, don't worry. Let me turn down the volume on this computer.
Well, that signaled the end of the episode.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty much it. So, I guess we will tackle the next level on the next episode. That probably didn't need to be said, but there you go. We'll see you guys next time.
See you next time, guys.